Welcome to Industrializing the Commonwealth. Here we're going to be looking at Warwick Homestead, where we've taken what used to be a water treatment plant and turned it into a chemical factory. As we approach Warwick Homestead, you can already see some of the changes that have been made. The largest piece of industrial equipment can be seen very easily standing off here on the right. You can also see several other pieces of yellow machinery in various places. We also have a large blue building housing the nuclear power plant immediately off to the left. This facility was a natural choice for something like this. There was existing equipment here that isn't unlocked in USO and isn't available anywhere else. So you can see the tanks and the pipes off to the left. We also have some equipment on the top of the building. Adding the new industrial equipment here really just felt very natural and seems to fit very well. As you might be able to tell here, in addition to the very large towers, I've also added in some other parts and kind of melded them together. We've done something similar on the left here, where we've integrated some of the additional parts in with what was already there. Here we have the existing farm that was here when we arrived. Now, when we made the deal with the family here, they said we could use their workbench, and we've basically kept their farm intact, except moved it over to the side, and we've left them a little spot inside the main building as well. One of the more minor additions built a small dock out here. This is so we can have boats come up and pick up shipments. This is very close to Spectacle Island, where we have our air and seaport, where a lot of these will be transported. Inside this small building, we have a control room. We have several control computers. We have a small lab for testing, and just various monitors to see what's going on.
I used to be scared of super mutants, but we taught them a lesson this time.
These large tanks had been used for water treatment back when this was a water treatment plant, and when we showed up, they were still open and filled with a lot of dirty water. I have closed these off, and these now act as storage tanks for the chemicals we produce. In the pump room, we've placed a few more machines here. And then we also see the preferred chem for the scientist class as we look around. This is, I think this is their preferred place to use it. You may notice that these walkways have been repaired. When you first show up here, there's a few walkways, but they're broken and you can't walk across these tanks. But in unlocked settlement objects, they have the same walkway, and so I was able to repair it and make it look very natural. If you add in some scaffolding stairs at the end of this, then it looks like a functioning walkway. This is the main building. As usual, the main building is multi-purposed. So at the front we have security, we have a retail store, so you can see some of the chemicals that are produced here. So we have super glue, we have antifreeze, acid, looks like rat poison, basically anything that can be easily constructed here is sold off in small quantities, and then we also ship out bulk shipments. Further inside, we have where people work. So we have a small office here to the right.
Yes?
And then we have the main lab in the back.
Those uglies will think
Also a
twice
few
before
people
messing with us.
cleaning up, got a few janitors, and then a few people working.
Taught them a lesson this time.
Now I've used these eye wash station showers as showers in a few other places. But seeing this as a chemistry lab, this actually fit pretty well here. And then a little break room as well. And then, as I said, the original family, we allowed a little spot off here because they wanted to stay. So we took some of their stuff, consolidated it back here, and gave them a little room of their own. So in this blue building is the nuclear generator. This is a later model than we had at the auto factory, so they're a lot less concerned with radiation, with nuclear waste, so we just have it stuck in its own little building out here. And the last little area is this little shed off to the left here. Again, just wanted to show that, a lot of these industrial machines just fit very naturally here. I put in that yellow machine, but it looks at home there. And finally, just in case you're interested, I'm going to jump into build mode here real quick. And I'll just run through kind of some of the big additions I made in terms of the industrial machines, and show just some of how I put it together. Some of it, again, looks pretty natural, so this machine up on the roof looks like it could have been there from the start. we'll just go through and you can see exactly how this was put together. And this has been the chemical plant at Warwick Homestead. Thanks for watching.